already for decades right now, man. So so when the Lord bring all these tragedies, man, and these famines and
thousands of years,
hey, yeah, Kai, you people, what you people gonna be crying like, oh my God, the Lord told you He was gonna do this and get right.
They really gonna be crying because they're ashamed, man. That's what it is. Say, going to what, Revelation 1:7. What it say? He coming with the clouds.
Every eye shall see Him.
Yeah. And the people shall what? They say they gonna cry, right? Yeah, well, right. Meaning cry. They gonna cry out and shit.
Grab it about the shot.
All right.
So we don't butcher it.
Yeah. This Revelations chapter 1 verse 7. It said, "Behold, He cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see Him."
That's right. And it ain't talking about the regular clouds, man. It's talking about a so-called UFO.
That's like, and that's not talking about the sun either. It's not talking about the sun burning your eyes until they fucking tear up. You know, like that zeitgeist bullshit. Or I'm just like, it's just a quick, intersection. Or just to admonish you as far as false doctrines, or that come up, as far as false breakdowns of precepts. All right, but people try to say that Yahweh Shai, that's really talking about the sun. Or He's coming in the clouds. Everyone around the world sees the sunset, sunrise, and all that. That's not talking about that. Right? It's talking about Him returning on those chariots.
And you know how like when you watch a TV and it's a sudden announcement and it just flash on everybody's TV, alert. Right. Whatever you doing, I don't care what you doing. The day when the Lord return, every eye gonna see Him everywhere, man.
Right. The Most High could put that thought in your mind anyway. Wherever you at, man, to pay attention to what's going on. Everybody gonna look up, It say Revelation 1:7, "Behold, He cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see Him, and they also which pierced Him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of Him. Even so among." Yeah, Jake gonna be crying and stuff, wailing, weeping and gnashing the teeth, man. But Jake ain't got no way. Jake, at the end of the day, you people that's on the sound right here, because that's the kindreds that talk about, the Israelites. Your people ain't really got nothing to be crying for. But that's what it's gonna be. That's what they'll be crying for, because they're ashamed, man. They're gonna be ashamed that they came up against the men of the Lord. They're gonna be ashamed that they ain't believe we said the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. They're gonna be ashamed because we tell them that the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Our people gonna be ashamed of that because we tell them homosexuality is wrong. They're gonna be ashamed of everything that we told them. Because we about to die, your life flash before your eyes. That's what's gonna happen. Whoever encountered us, which everybody, the scripture said the kingdom, the word shall be preached in all the kingdom, then shall the end come. So everybody gonna know about the Israelites before the end come. Okay? And that's gonna flash before they die. Mainly in America.
It's a little bit left. Jumping to Jeremiah 30:17. It says, "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord." And that's what I was thinking about a little bit yesterday, doing a little video going into the word Shiloh, man. Talking about Yahweh Shai, and it's an epithet or a characteristic of what He's coming to do. He's being referred to in the scriptures as the physician. He's coming to heal His people on this here side because we're sick. As mentioned in Isaiah 1:5, the whole head is sick, man. Our people, they don't have the knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Shai, so for that reason, they've given over into a reprobate mind. All right? You got something, brother?
So, all right, Genesis 49:10. "The scepter shall not depart from Judah."
That's right.
"Nor a lawgiver from between his feet."
That's right. So with that scepter, going into that mark of authority, man. They say he also goes into a ride, but the scriptures are manifold. It's going to that mark of authority from Judah because, like he said, he's given as a lawgiver. And it talks about, in the book of Hebrews, all right? And I know the brother going, in the book of Hebrews about Yahweh Shai springing forth out of Judah, man. All right? Which Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood. However, he was a priest, man. A high priest at that, man. He was high priest of Melchizedek. Okay? You got it, brother, back in that Genesis, by the way.
"Until Shiloh come, and until him, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be."
That's right, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. And that Shiloh, once again, is referring to Yahweh Shai, who people ignorantly call Jesus Christ, man. All right, He's coming, like He said in Jeremiah 30:17, "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds." I like to oftentimes correlate it with Malachi, man. He said He come with healings in His wings. He says, "Saith the Lord Yahweh, because they called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after." No, because we greatly despise here. We under the curses. Zephaniah 2:1 say, gather together, O nation not desired. I know. I got it written next to it. That's the only reason I call it, because it's written next to it. You know? So when Yahweh Shai come, it's a great salvation for these people on this side, a portion of them, the elect, and it's a great destruction for the rest of the people that's amongst us who didn't take heed, who weren't chosen. We got it, bro. I got it. I got two other creeds, but I ain't want to take
Revelation 2:26. Revelation 2:26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
He that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end. I was just doing a live stream about that, man. This ain't about just being around for a little while, man. You gotta go to the end, man. Whoever won a race by not going past the finish line, you gotta keep going, man.
You know, unless they cheated or some shit.
Oh, yeah, got
You know,
taxi and
I know people who've done that shit. All right, but you can't pull that with the Lord though.
Okay.
All right, verse 27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my father.
Yeah, Jacob had that rod of iron, man. We're gonna busting you all in the head. I mean, that big, whatever it's made out of, man. Of course, these spiritual sword, copper, something to fuck you up with, man. Alright, excuse my language. We're gonna have,
Steel.
the banging on you, man. Like how y'all used to hit us with the whips, man. Banging on you with that shit.
God, make sure God, you gotta get home. So you gotta go eat and take a bath and go back to church.
I was bringing that out because you had
Take care.
This is the brother quoted. I quoted Hebrews 7:14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood.
right, because the Levites were the priests, all right? But just correlating that to that Genesis 49, we said the scepter should depart from Judah. That's the Lord. That's because the Lord sprang out of Judah, man.
That's right, and he has the mark of authority. Going back into it, man. He's the one. He's coming to do his will, man. You might want to grab a quick precept, brother.
Yeah.
I had read this earlier today, and it kind of wooed me because I ain't read it in a minute. But in the book of Isaiah, let me see if I can find it right quick. I'll underline it. Isaiah chapter 10 and 23. It says, for the Lord Yahweh of hosts means of armies, shall make a consumption. And I thought about it, I'm like, damn, the Lord is a consuming fire. He's making a consumption. He's about to consume these people, even determined in the midst of all the land. And then I thought about Zephaniah 3 and 8. Say, nah, man, talking about wait ye upon me, you know, till I rise up to the prey. Or that, and, you know, let me grab it, man. Let me grab it right quick. Yeah, I'm there now. It's cool. Zephaniah 3 verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination, like he said he's determined to do, is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation. Even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured by the fire of my jealousy, with the fire of my jealousy. Okay? So that's what the Lord is about to do. He's about to consume you people, man, that's not taking heed to the prophets who are here to give you warning and understanding by way of how God should be on
Joel 2:20. But I will remove far from you the northern army, and I will drive him into a land barren and desolate, with his face toward the east sea, and his hinder parts toward the utmost sea. And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things. I talk about over in the Middle East. That's what the Most High, like the brother was, the Most High is gathering them up. Alright? Over there in that land that's barren and desolate.
Right.
That's over there in the Middle East.
Right. It ain't fun with milk and honey. You know what I mean? Like when we was ruling and whatnot, man, it's barren and desolate because we not empowered. This whole land is barren and desolate because it's crying out. That's why the scriptures say when Esau's taken down, that even the trees don't rejoice that no birds come up against them. Go ahead, I can just say something.
Going back to that scripture you pulled out, it's Revelation chapter 11, verse 3. And I will give power unto my two witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,203 days, clothed in sackcloth. These are the these are the 2 olive trees and 2 candlesticks standing before the God of the earth. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out their mouth and devoureth their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. You know, Esau, you gotta pay, right? Because you touched the apple of the Most High eye, man, which is Israel. You know? So you gotta be put down for that. And the Lord is gonna use those 2 witnesses, you know, the southern and north tribes, you know, the nations. Because that's what that represents, you know. And they gonna come up and they gonna rise up because the Most High gonna give them power, man. And they gonna come up and devour Esau, man, and the rest of you heathens, you know, and you 2/3.
Isaiah 14:9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. They have raised up their thrones, all the kings of the nations. All they that speak and say unto thee, art thou also become as we, art thou become like unto us? All right, let the brother talk about Esau getting knocked out of power. All right, the nation, hey, he's gonna go back to what he is, and that's the Lord among the heathen. All right, the nations is gonna mock him, we gonna mock him.
It's getting to a point, you know that now they want to have talks and shit. They want to have talks, or because he's not, all these other, or like the portion of humanity that's called like the sons of men, or which is like the we don't have the table of nations, but the heathen, outside of the Edomites, or now they're getting that prophecy in Joel, about plowshares and the swords and pruning hooks, and the spears. All right, but now that's happening. Or because Esau likes it, he wants everybody to be have subjection. Or if they're he just wants that illusion of equality, so he can just have peace. All right, but as far as the guns, talking about these peace-loving, whatever you want to call them, that Esau sets up, or give up your guns. Guns are dangerous. All right, but you tell that to your troops, or tell that to your people, or tell that to your military, tell that to your police, or whoever the fuck you contract to take us out, or you to tell that to them. All right, that also goes back to never trust thine enemy. All right, but Esau likes it. He wants to have the sword, but he wants everyone else unarmed. Or and that even goes to these technology for nuclear weapons. All right, but he's actually become, but he's the one who's actually used that shit on people. All right, and he knows that's a grounds for recompense in itself.
It's Isaiah 59:8. The way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace. Alright? The way of peace they know not, like the brother was talking about, man. Alright, give up your guns, man. Alright, all your weapons, man. They don't know how to be peaceful, man. Alright? You can put Esau among all Edomites. It's not like they just have a hatred for us. You can put them all with each other and they gonna fight each other. Alright? They don't know how to be peaceful, man. There's no judgment in their goings, alright? Esau is just a murderous demon, right? Because that's his blessing, man. Just like Jake is beginning to excel at his blessing, which is the spirit. Right? Esau has always excelled at his blessing, man. That's why I always say that Esau excelled at being the devil. He did more than the Most High was.
That's one of the things. They think that they're smarter because of that. Or because they have knowledge to do evil. Like he's the smith that bloweth the coal. So of course he's the one who comes up with all these mathematical, complex mathematical equations, to create, all this, all this shit, or whether it be biological weapons, or talking about, explosives and shit, or but Jacob, he simplifies everything, or whether it be, his language, or whether it be, solutions, for problems and things, or that's another aspect of us, being, two manner people. All right, but that's one of the things, or because you know, they think that their you know, their outlook, you know, their outlook on the world, you know, is the way it's supposed to be. Or, you know, and according to the scriptures, it runs, you know, contrary. Or, you know, and that also, you know, goes into arrogance and things like that.
That is Jeremiah 28:8.
Or, you know, and that's, you know, that's just all right, just to go, you know, full circle and all that. Or, you know, that's the reason, you know, or, you know, because of that, or, you know, we got, you know, a lot of our people, or, you know, whether they, you know, trust these Edomites, whether they have, you know, faith in these Edomites, or, you know, and they think, you know, that or, you know, Esau, you know, he's got that, you know, he also, you know, he also tries to perpetuate that, you know, mentality of, you know, you're being in safe hands, or, you know, as long as you trust in me, or, you know, but, you know, the thing is, you know, like the main thing we're trying to tell you is that, you know, this shit isn't gonna last.
That is Jeremiah 28:8. It say the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
All right, because, you know, one of the major hang-ups, you know, and a lot of our people think that as well. All right, but as far as, you know, or, you know, they think, you know, this is going to go on forever. Or, you know, and that's just, you know, a common trait. Or, you know, Ezekiel talked about it. Or, you know, Habakkuk talked about it. All right, but or, you know, at a certain point, you know, and that's what, you know, that's what we're out here, you know, telling you. Or, you know, until it's our time to begin the second phase. All right, which is Jeremiah 16:16.
But in Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16, it say, behold, I will send forth many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. But after I will send forth many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain, from every hill, and out of every hole of the rocks.
Or, you know, as far as, you know, being a fisherman, or, you know, just like reaching out, or, you know, your nationality according to the Bible, or you need to repent. America's going to be destroyed, or, you know, and if they get with it, or, you know, we reel them in. All right, but if they don't, or, you know, they're gonna be left out there. Or, you know, one of those judgments may, you know, come at the hand, you know, of the prophets. Or, you know, there's just so many, you know, different avenues as far as, you know, how your judgment's gonna play out. Or, you know, if you're like if you're on the sign and you forsake the Heavenly Father, you're just gonna get caught up, you know, just like, you know, the heathen. Or, you know, so, you know, the thing is, you know, this truth is only going to be available, you know, for a limited amount of time.
It's Amos chapter 8. This Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
All right. So, or, you know, basically, or, you know, and that's been, you know, happening. You know, they're trying to, you know, shut it down. Or, you know, what they do, or, you know, they always, you know, they try to demonize, you know, anyone, or, you know, basically like anyone, you know, they might be going off, you know, but they, or, you know, as far as, you know, they're, you know how, you know, bugged out and distorted they are, you know, they still, you know, try to take heed of that scripture, you know, Revelation 3:15, you know, about being, you know, hot instead of lukewarm, or, you know, but, you know, Esau started to call these people, you know, religious fanatics, or, you know, radicals, or, you know, we did a show about it, you know, we did a live stream about, like roughly 2 years ago around this time, or, you know, talking about, you know, just like being radical. That word radical just goes back to our roots. So of course, you know, we're radical, you know, because we're rooted. Or, you know, we don't deviate, we don't compromise. And I was bringing this out before, you know, in you know, lesson, you know, earlier, but or, you know, in certain, I believe it's in either Norway or Sweden, or, you know, these preachers and all that, they don't refer to the Most High as a man anymore. Or they refer to him, you know, as gender neutral. Or, you know, as you know, one of the Akim, you know, over there, he was talking about that when I was coming up. Or, you know, they tried to they had all these they try to always sneak in all these heathen if this scriptures is meat, they're trying to inject poison into it. Or with that androgynous shit. All right, so that's another as far as all these this confusion, all this all these all this bullshit you're allowed to do. All right, but it's off according to the scriptures. Or that leads to the famine of the world. Or demonization. Or and even I saw on World Star Hip Hop about a day or two ago. Or they were cracking down. They were Edomites for the most part. But in upstate New York, they were cracking down on this organization. For child labor and all that. And they were talking about the members. They're saying don't spare the rod to like kids and all that. But the name of the organization is the 12 Tribes. It's called the 12 Tribes House. They're cracking down. They're it's kind of like it's kind of like you're in hiding, but you hear the people that are after you and shit. I think he's over here. I think he's in that tree. We need to put a pipe bomb in that tree and detonate. All right, kind. All right, but that's what they're doing because they're trying to come after us in a roundabout way. All right, because then they like the media tries to demonize all the fucked up shit some other organizations doing. All right, and then they say the reason why they're doing it, all right, is because of radicalism. Or and then we're out in the open as well. We're on YouTube and all that. All right, so that's how we get. That's how we're gonna get. Even with that black nationalism. Or we're getting categorized into like all these things. And then at a certain point, or they're gonna strike.
Yeah, I was going to read verse 12. Okay. It said, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it.
Well, this channel is no longer available. Or even from time to time, they'll shut little shit down. Or they were talking about like net neutrality, they've been trying to fight that. Or for a while, they Esau can't really like do, or he can't really like do things, the way he used to do them. Like he has to be like slick about everything. All right, but as prophets, we can foresee, or where all this activity is going. Or where like I was saying, right, the aforementioned, demonizing, certain groups, or that have similar names or similar doctrines. Or like the Black Hebrew Israelites, or the evil of the 12 Tribes organization, or we gotta stop those people. Or one thing they're doing, or even there was this Edomite nationalist website called like the Stormfront, or their domain holder shut their website down. If they can do that, if they can do that to them, or they can do that to us. Or and they were. We're not saying what the majority of the people like to hear any damn way. All right, and even with these Edomites, these white nationalists. Or another story I saw as far as them, trying to like run for office, trying to infiltrate the system. All right, you got the SPLC and other people saying, we got to, we got to nip this, at the source. Or with these neo-Nazis, or and these Klansmen, there are enemies, but as far as they say a lot of shit that we say. As far as or they believe that the like the so-called Jews are Edomites. They say that. Mm-hmm. Or they believe that. A lot of them. Or they're against them. They think they're like the worst people on earth. They think that they're nationalists. They think that they're better than everybody. Or we do as well. Or and even the way we got the robes on. We even get compared. Or to Klansmen, even though we haven't done shit to anybody. When we put a burning Magan Dawayat on some Edomite's lawn? When the fuck do we ever do some shit like that? When do we when we put that private feature on our telephone and start threatening people, or that don't agree with us and shit. Or we don't. All we do is call you out, for what you've done to us. Or we're on the defensive. As far as all the violence that the men in the scriptures did, it was always for either our defense or for retaliation. Or you gotta peep that out, every time, or you see, like any type of violence, our people have done, throughout the scriptures, or all right.
But in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 8, it says, we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not despaired. We are persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed, man. And that's speaking through the power of Yahweh Shema Shah, because this is not of man. You know what I'm saying? We under distress, you know what I'm saying? They try to make us perplexed, you know what I'm saying? They try to frighten us from preaching his word, man. You know what I'm saying? But the elect is not going to be deceived, man. Not necessarily by Esau and his different philosophies, but also it's tactics, man. You know what I'm saying? Calling brothers phones or whatever it's like it. Calling brothers phones, demonizing us, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying, they come to and threaten your family, that's when you have to count the cost, man. It say persecuted, but not forsaken, man. We not forsaken of the Lord, man. When people come up and scoff, you know what I'm saying? And like that's what you have to expect when you count that cost, man. When you be a prophet, man. You know what I'm saying? Of the Lord, they did the same thing to them, what more than us? They did it to Yahweh Shah, man. And he was showing miracles before them, man. We're not showing these people no carnal, you know what I'm saying, miracles, turning wine to water, you know what I'm saying? Healing the sick, man, waking the dead, man. It say, but not forsaken, cast down, but not destroyed. Always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Yahweh Shah, that the life also of Yahweh Shah might be manifest in our bodies, man. So the will of the Yahweh Shah is being manifested, man. What he went on the cross for us to receive his knowledge and wisdom and understanding, man. And to go and to teach unto Israel, man, according to Ezekiel the 3rd chapter, man. That's it. So we may be persecuted, but we not destroyed, man. Through Yahweh Shah, man.
Well, that's another thing, that's another thing you have to take into account. Or, as far as, the Heavenly Father, delivering you, out of these situations. All right, because, in due time, some shit's going to happen, that's going to, compromise your walk. Or, meaning, demonization. Or, a lot of people, fell out because of that. Or, that guy in, the San Francisco camp a couple of years ago. Or, but because, before that, some videos on World Star Hip Hop, or, surface on, how wicked, we are. Or, with those, snippets and all that. Or, some people can't handle that. Or, that's pretty heavy, but it's going to get worse than that. It's going to get to a point, where, or, they try to detain you, try to kill you. Or, or they try to, or try to, starve you out. Because you don't want to take that chip. All right, but that's one of or but that as far as what Paul said, or all those things are happening to us, but the Lord is going to preserve his elect.
But it's Romans chapter 12 verse 1. It say, I beseech you brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
All right, so that's one of the things. That's one of the things that's going to happen. That's going to happen. They're even there's even just like Christian bug outs that go off. Or there was this one chick at we don't know whether it's made up or not. Or with all these shootings and all that, but when Columbine happened. Or there was this one account, or there was this chick sitting in the library, all right, and one of the gunmen was like, pointed a gun at her, all right, and was like, all right, do you believe in God? All right, she said yes, and she got popped in the head for it. All right, that very well might be some shit you have to deal with, but at the same time, I was reading Daniel chapter 3, like the account of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. All right, and it might go down where you have to be a martyr, but the Heavenly Father, He might intervene. Or someone might have put a gun to your head, but then, or it jams or like blows up in his hand, and now he's got to Now he's got to walk around like this, because he tried to fuck with you. You gotta, you know, you have to have the faith, to foresee, you know, some shit might happen, but you know, the end game is I'm gonna be delivered by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
And that's how you know the Most High have a leg. That's why that Acts 4 and 12 come in effect. Because when you see like so-called Christians, when you see like over there ISIS when they killing people that say they're Christians, whatever, that also goes into false idols worship, man. That's why the Lord say, see if those guys shall save you, man. So calling on Jesus and all that, he ain't deliver you, man. You got put to death, man. So, because people think that's a right, oh, he got killed for, you know what I'm saying, such Caesar Borgia or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say Acts 4:12, there's only one name under heaven, you shall be saved, man. And you know it's in the Hebrew tongue, Yahweh by Yahweh Shah, man. You know, but only the elect is going to be delivered through that name, man. But,